Hey guys, so today I'm gonna teach you about EFT. What is EFT and how we can use it to let go or relieve ourselves of stresses, of just built up energy that is stored within us and create a sense of relief. If we do it on a permanent basis, it would create a sense of relief on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so what is EFT? EFT is emotional freedom technique. So as the name suggests, you're freeing the emotions that are in your body, and that is EFT. So what is how this works is that on a day-to-day basis, when you see things, when you do things, when you're interacting with people, all the emotions that we experience on a day-to-day basis are supposed to be completely experienced and let gone. For example, if you're getting a particular emotion in the body, say happiness or sadness or something like that, or excitement or different kinds of surprise, that kind of an emotion, we are supposed to experience it, let the body experience it, and once the emotion has been completely experienced, you process it, you understand it, and then you let go and let the body be open to the next experience. But a lot of times during work or during different things, we put our body in different situations, and many a time the emotion goes unexperienced by the body, and it goes suppressed. By mistake, we might suppress an emotion, and it is very natural for us to do this thing. And when we do suppress it, it goes and sticks onto our body in terms of stress. So we might get a headache. That means some emotions have gone and become a part. They have gone and stuck onto the molecules in your head, and that comes in terms of stress. And so we feel these emotions that are stuck onto ourselves, that are stuck onto our body. Wait a second, I'm just going to increase the camera height a little bit. All right. Yeah, yep, a little bit more. Okay. So when these emotions are stuck onto our body or onto our different parts of our body, so different parts of our body experience ailments. Maybe your arms are paining, or your head is paining, or you're feeling, it's because of stress. It's because of the fact that these external energies from different sources have gone into your body, and they have become like they have attached themselves to the molecules in your body. And this is not good. This is toxic because of the fact that we experience dis-ease from our body. We experience pain in different parts, in our eyes, maybe one day in our nose, running nose, whatever. A headache, or stress accumulates in our body in different parts. So EFT is a method of letting go of that stress. So as you know, everything is energy, and as if you've seen my videos, you understand that everything is energy. Everything on a quantum level, on a very tiny way level, on a very tiny level, is all waves, and it's all energy. So we are constantly breathing in air, eating food, we are pooping out the food, we are sweating, we are constantly exchanging energy. But all these emotions tend to they tend to latch onto the body, and then they create a certain sense of dis-ease in different parts of the body. So EFT is to let go of it, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. Okay, how to let go of that stress or that headache or whatever you're experiencing, because these emotions are stuck onto your body. So EFT starts off with tapping certain pressure points in your body, when you tap these pressure points, this is where the pressure, which is the stress or the energy, external accumulated energy, goes and gets stuck. And when you're tapping it, you're indirectly hitting the molecules, like clicking on the molecules, tapping on the molecules, in that location to let go of that external stress that it has held within it. It's like taking a sponge and squeezing out the dirty water from it. Okay, that's a nice way to put it. So we're gonna see how to do it and what are the pressure points. Okay, so EFT starts off with not just tapping on the pressure point, but tapping and also setting an intent. Like it's like tapping on setting something and giving it an order or a direction, an instruction, and then that particular part of your body follows that instruction. Okay, so the first point is this part. This part, it's called the karate chop point. It's like you do the karate chop right here. Okay, so you tap here and then you say the words. The words start off with like, even though, let's say you have let's say in this situation you have a headache. Okay, or it can even be stress levels because of you just had a breakup, or even though someone doesn't like me, like that. So even though I have a headache, or let's say even though person XYZ doesn't like me, or even though the person XYZ cheated on me, or it can be something related to career, even though my boss is a little stubborn with me, arrogant with me, rude with me, whatever it is, even though XYZ happened, fill out that XYZ with the problem that you have. And it's also important to diagnose this problem first. Actually diagnose the problem and then rate it on a scale from 0 to 10. 0 being there is no problem, and 10 being it's the highest, the peak, the top limit of the problem. So rate the problem from 0 to 10, okay, and take a particular rating. Like for example, it could be 4 or 5 or 7 or even 8 or even 10 itself. Okay, so rate the problem and then you start off the emotional freedom technique, EFT. So the first point is karate chop point. Okay, this area. So you tap here and say, even though XYZ happened, let's take it for example, somebody cheated on you. Okay, even though XYZ cheated on me, I love and accept myself. Okay, I let go. If it's a headache, you can say I let go of the headache, of the pain in my body. If it's not a headache and if it's just that somebody cheated on you or something like that, I let go of the stress accumulated in my body. Even though somebody cheated on me, I love and accept myself. You can even stop with that as well. Depending on what the situation is, you can go back and forth. But why you're telling it is, you're telling it so that you're tapping this point and you're saying, even though something happened to you, you accept it for whatever happened to you. Remember, you have to process the emotion. So that's the part of processing the emotion. So even though something happened to you, you're first accepting it, you're first processing the emotion, and second, the next thing, you say you love and accept yourself even though that happened. So certain times you just have to understand and accept it, and that's all it takes. You don't even, there's nothing to let go. But in terms of a headache or in terms of pain or in terms of stress, there might be something to let go. So at that point you can say, I let go of the stress involved. So let's do it for a headache. Okay, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache in my body. Even though, on the right hand now, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache in my body. The next point after the karate chop point is right on top, right over here. Even though, right above your head, right here, you tap it with your fingers. Okay, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let the headache go from my body. I release the headache from my body. Okay, then after you do the top part, right in your eyebrows, you could even do the sides of the eyebrows or right on top, right over here. Okay, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself for the headache. Okay, I let go of the headache from my body. Next point, on this area, the temple. Okay, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache from my body. Next, right underneath your eyes, over here where the bone is, right underneath your eyes, right there, right on the bone, like just after, right here. Even though on the bone, on the curvature of the bone right below your eyes, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. So you're accepting yourself that you have the headache. Okay, I let go of the headache from my body. Next, your nose and your lip in between that gap, right here. Right, you might or might not have a mustache. Okay, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache from my body. One second. Even though, then the next part is right below your lip and right above your chin. Okay, so even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. Okay, right here, even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache from my body. After this part, you come down to your shoulders right here. Okay, right where your collarbones are, right below that. Even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache from my body. The next part is, I'm gonna be standing a little bit. Okay, it's right here, right underneath the arms. Okay, right below the arms, right here and right here. Even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache from my body. The last point would be on this area. Okay, this area. So you tap it against each other. Even though I have a headache, I love and accept myself. I let go of the headache from my body. So your points are here, 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 right here, and right here, here, and finally over here. And once you do this, once again, rate the stress or whatever you were trying to relieve yourself from, rate it again from 0 to 10. Okay, so now when you have done this process, your pain or your stress or some built up energy that was just coming in as stress, maybe due to different situations, like somebody cheated on you or whatever, that level would have gone down. Maybe like it would have stepped down at least like by maybe 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 points or whatever. So rate yourself again from 0 to 10, see where that level is. Okay, and then if you have to do it again, do it again, because when you do it again, you, from that rating, it'll come even further down. Then you do it further again, it'll come further down. If it's already on a 4 or 5 level, and then you do it and then it's come to a 2, then you might just have to do it once. And this is a very good practice, very quick, very efficient. Okay, it takes very less time to do it. It takes more of an intent, not intuition, sorry. It takes more of an intent, and it takes an emotional addition to that intent, because you're actually talking to the cells to relieve those, to tell those cells to relieve them from the stress or from the energy that it's actually holding, from the external stress or its energy it's holding. Okay guys, so this is called EFT. And if you do it on a day-to-day basis, it's great because you're relieving yourself from all the emotional, you're freeing yourself from the emotions that have been built up onto your body. Just these emotions that are not necessary, not a part of your body, but it's come through an external source into your body. Okay, so I need to go right now. I'm going to go get some food. My uncle is waiting on me. Okay, love you guys, and this video is again a part of that spiritual mindset. Bye bye. Take care.